Welcome to today's broadcast of Carroll High School Athletics. This is CSBN, the Carroll Sports Broadcasting Network, the worldwide leader in Charger sports. Now, here are your Carroll Chargers.
Hello everybody, I am Brandon Goodwin. This is your CSBN for your Carroll Charger Sports as we are underway with the JV basketball game between your Carroll Chargers and the Bellmont Bruins. 5:30 now remaining in the first quarter as the first shot is up, and that is airballed by the Bruins as Mason Miller for the Chargers brings it back up the right side of the court. He dribbles in, he looks to pass, he puts up a shot, and that is off the mark. Rebound, shot up, missed. Miller on the ground fighting for the ball, and there's a travel on the Chargers. Bellmont will take position. As I said, I am Brandon Goodwin. We just got underway here at the Charger Fieldhouse, bringing you your Charger Sports from CSBN. Now Bellmont with the ball. From the point, Miller guarding. Passes inside to number 33. And that shot is off the mark. As Carroll recovers, Miller now with the ball for the Chargers as he spins, fights off the defender, looks to pass inside to Blake Converset, and the pass is stolen by the Bruins. Now at the point, Freiberger defending, passes inside to 34, Lance Vergara, now back outside, 24, Kyle Lerman dribbles in, and there's a foul on the play. That is Dan Cavan's first foul of the game. Chargers' first foul of the game. Inbound now. Vergara dribbles in, puts up his own shot, and that is off the mark as Miller for the Chargers recovers. He brings it back up court. Miller now passes out to Freiberger from the point over to McKeeman. Miller cross court to Freiberger from the point, who dribbles in, passes it back out to Converset, looks to put up a shot, does not. Now Miller with the ball, trying to set something up, goes inside to Cavins. Cavins dribbles once, and he is called with a charge, and Bellmont will take over. 3:46 remaining here in the first. Score is tied 0-0. And Bellmont now brings the ball back up the court. Max Collier, excuse me, I said Lerman earlier. That's Collier out there for the Bruins, and he passes over to Schuler, and there's a travel called on the Bruins. Chargers now with the ball. Many turnovers here early in the game as McKeeman now for the Chargers with the ball. He will bring it up. He passes it over to Freiberger. Cavins now at the point with the ball, over to Converset, back at the point. Now McKeeman trying to set up a play. Miller looks to get open, can't do it. McKeeman now with the ball still dribbling, fighting off the defender inside to Miller, who puts out the shot, and that is good. Miller's first points and your Chargers' first points. They take a 2-0 lead with 3:05 remaining in the first. As Tony Orr sits on the sideline looking to substitute in, and the pass is stolen by Freiberger. He dribbles back up the court, slows things down a little bit, and he will look to pass over to Miller. Miller now inside to 45, Cavins. Now Converset with the ball, puts up a shot. That was off the mark. Rebounded inside by Cavins. Back out to Miller. Now Cavins now. Back to Miller. Now McKeeman dribbles inside, puts up a shot. He is fouled. He will go to the line for two. As number 22, Jordan Jarugi, looks to sub in for Bellmont. First free throw shots of the day for the Chargers for both teams. McKeeman looking to make both. First shot is up. That is good. That's McKeeman's first point. Tony Orr now subs in. Cavins now out. McKeeman 2 for 2 on the charity strike. Chargers take a 4-0 lead with 2:35 remaining. Bellmont with the ball. That's Collier, who dribbles up, fighting off Freiberger. There's a foul on the play. Offensive foul. And the Bellmont will take a timeout. 30-second timeout by the Bruins, and we will be back.
You're listening to CSBN, the Carroll Sports Broadcasting Network, the worldwide leader in Charger sports.
We are back now, 2:31 remaining in the first. Chargers with the ball as Converset inbounds to McKeeman. McKeeman now working on defenders. Fights off 3 defenders. His pass is tipped. Attempt to Freiberger. His pass is tipped out of bounds. That was number 33. Miller now to inbound for the Chargers. McKeeman with the ball. Passes over to Orr. Gets it inside to Miller. Miller fighting off 2 defenders. Puts up a shot. He is fouled. He will go to the line for 2. That is the 3rd foul by Bellmont. Jacob Schuler. That is his 2nd foul for Bellmont. Excuse me, that was the 2nd team foul for Bellmont. Both on Schuler now. Miller's first shot is up and good. Number 41, Keller Gutierrez subs in now for number 23, Adam Freiberger for the Chargers. As Miller gets set to take his 2nd shot. He goes 2 for 2. 6-0 now. 2:13 remaining in the first. Chargers lead. As Bellmont races back up the court, Tony Orr playing some good defense. That was 24, Kyle Ehrman, who took it himself. Excuse me, Max Collier took it himself. There was a foul on the play before he got the shot off, so they will keep the ball. They will not get 2 shots. That's 32, Mason Selging inbounds for Bellmont. Looking to pass inside. The pass is stolen by number 11, Tony Orr, who passes it up to Miller. Miller now puts up a shot one-on-one. That shot is off. Almost rebounded by Converset, and fought off by McKeeman. There's a foul on the play. The Bellmont will take over on possession arrow. Good hustle by Miller to get down the court faster. Look for the open shot. Just going to get it to fall.
Entering the Bellmont lineup, 34, Lance Vernera.
Lance Vernera now back in for Bellmont. That's Collier for Bellmont now working on Tony Orr at the point. Orr double teamed. Excuse me, Collier double teamed as they go inside with it. There's a foul on the play. A shove foul will be called on Blake Converset. That's his first of the game. Carroll's 3rd team foul. Now the inbound pass tipped out of bounds by Bellmont. Carroll will have the ball back. Or now to McKeeman. McKeeman races up court. Now Orr with the ball. Right side over to Gutierrez. Back over to McKeeman. Miller now. Gutierrez at the point. Now Orr right side of the court gets it into Converset, but the good hustle there by number 3, Brian Fullcamp. He tips the ball out of bounds. Would have been an easy shot from Miller. Excuse me, Converset. Now 33, Matt. Still in the game for Bellmont as Tony Orr inbounds to Miller. Miller now looking to pass. Tries to go inside the Converset. Does successfully. He puts up a shot. And an offensive foul on Converset. Not quite sure what happened there. It looked like a pretty clean shot play to me, but foul calling Comerset. That is his second of the game. Carroll's fourth team foul. As Bellmont takes control with 1:10 remaining here in the first. 6-0 Carroll. Now Bellmont with the ball. Fullenkamp puts up a shot. He is called for the travel. And I noticed Fullenkamp for the Bruins is wearing a leg brace on his left leg. He's kind of favoring that leg right now as he's limping up and down the court after making a great hustle play on Comerset. He comes out of the game now as 34 Lance Vergara comes back in. Now Miller with the ball for the Chargers, who puts up a wide open shot. That is off the mark. That is 2 wide open shots in a row from Miller. Can't get him to fall. Now still with the ball, working on Orr for the Bruins. Excuse me, the Braves. Now inside. Back out to Still, who puts up a 3. That is off the rim and no good. Rebounded by Cavins. There's a foul on the play. Carroll will take over. 31.8 seconds remaining here in the first. Still 6-0. Very low scoring, high fouling game so far. Not many shots falling. McKeeman now working on Still for the Braves. Now Cavins at the point, gets it out to Miller, back over to Gutierrez. McKeeman, back at half court, gets past his defender, slows down trying to get someone open as Miller fakes a shot, fakes another shot, gets it over to Orr, who dribbles inside, back out to Gutierrez. Now Miller with the ball. And he makes a 3 as time expires in the first. That is the end of your first quarter. It is 9-0 your Carroll Chargers. This is CSBN. I am Brandon Goodwin, the worldwide leader in Charger sports. We'll be back.
You're listening to CSBN, the Carroll Sports Broadcasting Network, the worldwide leader in Charger sports.
And we're back to start your second quarter. 9-0 Carroll leads as Freiberger with the ball now, working on the defender, gets it over to Gutierrez, back out to Cavins at the point. Cavins looking to pass, he dribbles, stops, motions back out to Freiberger, who gets the ball now at the point, working on Still. Freiberger with a little spin move, screened by Gutierrez, gets it over to Miller, who cross-courts it to number 5, Chris Terry. Terry with the ball now at the point. Miller now, Gutierrez with the ball, trying to go inside to Cavins. The pass is broken up, and Carroll will remain in possession. There's also a foul on the play. That is 35, Noah Tinsley. That is his first of the game. Team's fourth. Now both teams 4 fouls apiece as Terry, bad pass inside. This is cleanly stolen by Bellmont, and they will take control as the other Fullenkamp now with the ball. They get it inside to 35. Noah Tinsley, he puts up a shot. He is fouled. He will go to the line for 2. Belmont's first opportunities from the charity strike. First shot is up and good. Bellmont finally getting on the board. Tony Orr now subs in for Dan Cavins. Fullenkamp with his second. That is off the back rim and out as the Chargers recover. 5 minutes remaining here in the second. Freiberger looks to dribble in. Gets it over to 11. Tony Orr, wide open shot. That is no good. As Bellmont recovers, Fullenkamp with the ball. Now Still with another 3. That is off the mark. He's over 2 from the 3 now. Good hustle by Miller. Gets it over to a wide open Chris Terry. Now Freiberger puts up a 3. That rims out. That is no good. And Bellmont recovers now. Fullenkamp at the point working on Freiberger. He gets it over to 25. Jacob Schuler. The pass is stolen by Miller. Miller now just dribbles it in by himself, tries to fight off 3 defenders. There's a foul on the play. That is Forrest Fullenkamp. That's his first foul of the game. As Chargers remain in possession. Both teams now putting up some shots, can't get anything to fall. Relying on those inside plays. Many fouls we putting up here. As the ball goes out of bounds off Bellmont on the pass. Carroll will remain in possession. Now Terry to inbound the ball. Gets it back out to McKeeman. McKeeman looking to set up a play. Tony Orr at the point. Quickly over to Freiberger. Freiberger in the paint. Gets it back out to Orr. Now Freiberger. Wide open McKeeman puts up a 3. And that rims out. Chargers now 0 for 3 on 3-pointers. Excuse me, the 1 for 4 on 3-pointers. Fullenkamp now for the Braves, who puts up a shot, kind of a hectic shot. That does not go. That'll be kicked out of bounds by Gutierrez of the Chargers. Bellmont will remain in possession. Now Tony Orr out of the game, substituted in by Mason Miller. Mason Miller looking to have the hot hand in this game, as he does always. The pass is broken up. Good hustle by Freiberger. Chargers will take possession. 9-1 here in the second. 3:25 remaining. Each team's 5 fouls apiece. Looking to get some points out of the Braves. Looking to expand their lead is the Chargers. Now Mason Miller for a 3. That shot is no good. But that is rebounded way out of half court by Terry off the tip. Now Freiberger spins inside the paint, puts up a shot. That is no good. And Bellmont finally recovers the ball, and there will be a timeout. Timeout by Bellmont. That is their second timeout of the game. I'm noticing both teams putting up a lot of shots. They can't get anything to fall. Only 1 point for the Braves. That came off a free throw by Fullenkamp. They're taking some pretty hectic shots, and Carroll getting the opportunities with the open shots just outside of the paint. They can't get those to fall either. Fighting hard inside, though. Trying to draw fouls. Many fouls drawn, but not able to go to the charity strike, and that's a big part of the success, or I should say unsuccess, that's happening early in this game. 2:58 remaining now in the second quarter as we get back underway. Fullenkamp with the ball for the Braves. Schuler, Fullenkamp at the point. Collier back to Fullenkamp. Wild pass to Schuler, but he remains in possession. Now the pass is broken up by Cavins. Good hustle by Cavins to get a hand on the ball. And Gutierrez fights for the ball and jump ball. Possession error will go Carroll's way. Chargers playing very good on defense here. Lots of hustle, not letting up, and Bellmont hasn't really got that many good looks at the basket. Trying to take what they can get, but again, not finding the bucket. That's McKeeman now with the ball for the Chargers. Miller now. Freiberg with the ball. McKeeman at the point. There's a foul on Bellmont. That's number 4. Excuse me, that is a Carroll foul on Dan Cavins. That is a 16th foul. That is Cavins' 3rd foul of the game. As he comes out, Tony Orr subs back in. Fulenkamp now with the ball for the Braves, gets it over to Still. Now Collier back to Still from the point, takes a three. That is his third missed three in a row. Had a pretty good look there, couldn't get it to fall as Freiberger quickly gets back down the court with the ball. He puts up a shot, that is no good. Now Fulenkamp with the ball again for the Braves. That is Selking, gets it over to Collier. He gets it inside, and a blocking foul will be called on Freiberger on the shot.
Carroll foul 23 Adam Freiberger is first.
Collier for the Braves will go to the line for two.
That's Collier shooting two.
She puts up the first shot, and that is good. Bellmont finally getting a point. They've gone at least 5 minutes without scoring a point. Chargers haven't had one all this quarter as he makes both. It is now 9-3, 1:50 remaining here in the second as McKeeman has the ball working on Still of the Braves. Now gets it over to Freiberger. Orr with the ball. Gutierrez now puts a shot up, and that shot is good. Chargers first points of the second quarter, 11-3. Gutierrez with his first points of the game. Now Fulenkamp. Freiberger racing back down the court off his tipped pass. Good hustle by Freiberger to get a hand on the ball. Had to race for it down court, fighting on the ground for it. The possession arrow is in Bellmont's favor, though. They will take control. Chargers playing very good defense. Freiberger's been a big success, or a big part of that defense tonight. She's had a couple steals himself now. Still with the ball. He gets it over to 32, Mason Selking. Now Collier with the ball, fighting on the ground for it. Braves remain in possession. And McKeeman now is shaken up. Play is stopped. Looked to hit his head on the ground. Took him a while to get up, and when he finally did, the ref noticed it, blowed the whistle. He comes out. Terry subs in for him. Still favoring his head there over on the sideline. And we'll hope he's alright as Bellmont inbounds the ball. The pass is tipped by Gutierrez, but Bellmont recovers. That is Vergara. Gets it inside. He is called on a travel. Carroll now with the ball, looking to get some more points here. They've only put up 2 in this quarter. Bellmont has 3. The score is 11-3 with 40 seconds remaining in the second quarter. Miller now with the ball, trying to fight off a defender, gets an opening, dribbles himself, gets it over to Freiberger. Freiberger now at the point, gets it over to number 5, Chris Terry. Now Miller with the ball. Miller. Tony Orr gets the pass from Miller, gets it back out to Freiberger. Time winding down now, 12 seconds remaining in the second as they look to take the last shot. Freiberger spins off a defender. Mason Miller puts up a 3 from the point. That is good. He is now 2 for 4 from downtown as he steals a pass right as time expires, and that is the end of your first half. Carroll leads 14-3. Very high fouling game, low scoring game for both teams, even though the Chargers maintain an 11-point lead as we go into halftime. This is your CSBN, the worldwide leader in Charger sports. I am Brandon Goodwin. I will be back for your second half. We'll be back.
You're listening to CSBN, the Carroll Sports Broadcasting Network, the worldwide leader in Charger sports.
And we are back to bring you the second half. Carroll leads 14-3 over the Braves. Very low scoring first half. high fouling for each team as Mason Miller is your scoring leader for Carroll. He put up 10 points in the first half now. Bellmont starts off with the ball. Their first two shots are up and off the rim. No good. Recovered by McKeeman as he comes back in the game after he looked like he had a head injury. Looks to be just okay now as he puts up a three. That shot is off though. Tipped off of Cabins back to McKeeman. Now Cabins with the ball. Freiberger at the point who spins. Gets it to Cabins. Cabins out inside. Puts up a shot. That shot is blocked. Not a good shot selection by Cabins. Although he is the taller guard of those two. Defender was right there as the shot. Three-pointer is up and off the mark by Jacob Schuler. Now Carroll with the ball. Freiberger at the point over to Commissar who puts up a three. That shot is off the front of the rim and out. Brian Fulenkamp now for the Braves gets the ball. The shot is up at 24. Max Collier as he drives inside. There's a blocking foul.
2-point basket, 24, Max Collier.
The foul will go on 45 Dan Cabins. That's his fourth. Max Collier made the shot. He will go to the line for one. Make it a 3-point play. Bellmont gets their first points of the half.
Bellmont, 45, Brett Foreman. On the line for Bellmont, number 24, Max Collier. Shooting.
Well, Max Collier shooting one. The shot is up and off the mark. Key free throws have been missed here by the Braves. When they've had the opportunities, they have not cashed in, and there's a travel. Travel was on McKeeman. Bellmont takes back possession. Bellmont now with the ball. Fulenkamp at the point working on McKeeman. The pass is tipped out of bounds by Bellmont. That was 25 Jacob Schuler. And a timeout is called. By Carroll, and we'll be back.
You're listening to CSBN, the Carroll Sports Broadcasting Network, the worldwide leader in Charger sports.
Now returning from the timeout is Gutierrez inbounds it to McKeeman. McKeeman at the point now. Over to Converset. Converset fighting off Fulenkamp. Gutierrez with the ball now. McKeeman back with the ball. Now Converset gets the ball inside, back out to Tony Orr. Converset stepped out of bounds, I believe. No. There's a foul on number 3, Brian Fulenkamp of the Braves. Carroll will remain in possession. Not quite sure what the foul was there. Bad pass by Tony Orr on the inbound. Good hustle by Gutierrez to get down the court and break up a pass, but the Braves recover. And now Freiberger steals the ball away. He gets back up the court. Freiberger with a spin, now in the paint. McKeeman wide open 3. That shot is good.
Number 21,
Chargers making some key shots when needed. McKeeman finally gets one to fall. As the Braves put up a 3, that shot is airballed. Carroll with a 17-5 lead with 3:30 remaining here in the third quarter. McKeeman now with the ball again, working on Fulenkamp. Gets back over to Tony Orr, inside to Gutierrez, puts a spin move, puts up a shot, left-handed. Gets his own rebound, puts up another shot, but he is fouled before the shot is up. And Carroll will still have the ball as they inbound it. Good hustle by Carroll. After making that shot by McKeeman, they hurried up and got back down court as the Braves tried to catch him off guard to get a quick, easy basket. Gutierrez not letting it happen as he breaks up a pass, and Freiberger ends up coming up with a steal. That is the 5th steal by Freiberger in this game. Now McKeeman with the ball inside, gets back out to number 5, Chris Terry, who just came into the game. Tony Orr inside to Converset. Back out to Orr. McKeeman now Gutierrez at the point, back over to Chris Terry, right side of the court. Chris Terry looking to pass, looking to dribble in, dribbles in, passes back out to McKeeman, goes back out to half court trying to set up a play. Good pressure by the Braves. Now McKeeman puts up another three. That is good as he drains it.
Number 21, Jonathan McKeeman for three.
McKeeman 2 for 2 now on threes this half. As still for the Braves puts up an easy 2 off the backboard. 20-7 now. Carroll leads. Carroll with 1 foul. Bellmont with 2. Or with the ball now working on Mason Selking. Or still with the ball at the point. Looks to dribble in. And there's a foul on the play. I believe it'll be on Selking of the Braves. That is his first, team's third foul. As Carroll now has the ball, they inbound at McKeeman with the ball looking to pass. Chris Terry with the ball now, hasn't had much action, hasn't gotten any shots away. Had to pass the ball every time he's touching. Now he passes over to Orr, back out to McKeeman at the point. McKeeman back to Orr. McKeeman now from behind the arc, now to Terry, now to Gutierrez. Looking to pass in, doesn't work. Orr now from the free throw line, that rims out, and he gets his own rebound off the tip. And he goes inside for a shot. He is fouled. He will go to the line for 2. His first 2 free throws of the game. Coming up in the Braves foul, that was on number 45, Brett Horman. That is his second foul, team's 4th. First shot is up and good as Freiberger comes in for the Chargers. He comes in for McKeeman. Bellmont subs in 3 fresh players now off the bench. Tinsley for Guerra. And the second shot by Orr is good as Bellmont now gets up the court. The ball, that was Jarugi, gets it over to 34, Lance Vergara. There's a foul on the play. A shove foul will be called on number 5, Chris Terry. That's his first, team second. Trying to set out a foul trouble is the Chargers, although they do have a comfortable lead, 22-7 with 1:25 remaining here in the third. As the pass goes inside. That was 35, Tinsley on the ground, and he calls a timeout. Just trying not to give the ball up. And it is a full timeout. This is your CSBN, the worldwide leader in Charger sports. We'll be back.
You're listening to CSBN, the Carroll Sports Broadcasting Network, the worldwide leader in Charger sports.
And we are back in the 4th quarter now. Carroll leads 24-10. Freiberger puts up a shot. He is fouled. He will go to the line to shoot 2. Team's 5th foul of the game. Adam Freiberger now shooting 2. Freiberger with the first shot. His shot is good. He makes both shots. Foul on the play as Bellmont raced up the court with the ball. An offensive foul. Now Terry with the ball. Gutierrez with the ball now for the Chargers. Terry with the ball back up to Freiberger. Now gets it over to McKeeman. McKeeman almost gets the pass stolen away. He gets it inside to Gutierrez. Left-handed shot up and in off the glass. That is a good play, inside play, as the Chargers have been doing here all night. Gutierrez with the ball gets an easy shot up. He now has 4 points in the game. Carroll looking to go inside more, and there's another foul on the play. Travel. That was on Mason Selking of the Braves. It's 5:05 remaining here in the fourth. Now number 11 in for Carroll. That's Tony Orr. As the pass is stolen away by Still of the Braves. Raises up court. Still now with the ball. Gets it over to Fullenkamp. Fullenkamp at the point. Gets it over to number 32, Selking. Selking looking to pass. Still now at the point. Almost stolen away by Freiberger and Gutierrez at the same time. But not quite as 25. Jacob Schuler puts up a three. That is off the mark. Now Freiberger with the ball. Freiberger at the point. McKeeman looking to pass inside once again. That is Freiberger. Tony Orr now with the ball for the Chargers. Passes back out to Freiberger. Freiberger goes inside, puts on a spin move out to Tony Orr, who's wide open for the three, does not take it. Goes inside to Gutierrez. Now Chris Terry with a wide open shot from the baseline. That is good. That is his first points of the game on his first shot. As the Chargers take a 20-point lead here in the fourth, 3:43 remaining. Timeout by the Chargers. That is a full timeout. And we'll be back.
You're listening to CSBN, the Carroll Sports Broadcasting Network, the worldwide leader in Charger sports.
Alrighty, we are back. 3:43 remaining here in the fourth quarter. 30-10 Chargers lead. They have a comfortable lead as the Chargers have 2 fouls. The Braves hold 5. Braves with the ball now, still at the point, working on McKeeman. McKeeman, good defense. He gets it over to 32. Selking back to Still, goes inside, puts up a crazy shot. Nowhere near where he wanted it to be. McKeeman now with the ball. Freiberger races up the court. Wide open three, doesn't take it. Gets it to Terry, who puts up a shot. He is fouled. He will line for his first 2 shots. Terry now looking, getting some action. He's had a couple pretty good looks. He puts up his first shot. That is up and in. Now substituting in for the Braves, it's Max Collier. Gutierrez on the sideline looking to sub it for Carroll. Terry's second shot. That is something good. So he gets his fourth point of the game. 3:17 remaining here in the fourth. 32-10 Carroll. Coming away with a victory here, just holding this one out. Now Selking passes. That is stolen by Freiberger. Good hustle by Freiberger. Just a bad pass by Selking. Made it look easy as Terry takes a three. And that's off the mark. Braves come up with the ball half court now. Working on Orr. Screened by Fullenkamp. Now Fullenkamp with the ball, drives inside. There's a blocking foul. That'll be on Terry. That'll be his second. Team's third.
On the line for Bellmont, number 4, Josh Hall. Shooting 2.
Now, shooting 2. First shot is up and good.
Entering the Carroll lineup, 31, Jordan Carter. And
Now Jordan Kerner comes in for the Chargers, as well as number 43, Zach Fetro. And he goes 2 for 2 from the charity strike. 32-12 now, 20-point lead by the Chargers. 2:40 remaining here in the fourth. It's Freiberger with the ball, gets it over to Terry, gets it over to Gutierrez, goes inside to Fetro. Fetro dribbles once, looks to pass, it's being fought off by defenders. And a foul will go on Nelson Selking of the Braves. That's the team's 7th foul. Selking still in the game now. Tinsley comes into the game for the Braves. Now Fetro shooting 2 in the bonus. Puts up his first shot. That is good. He gets his first point of the night. Fetro looking to go 2 for 2, as many of the Chargers have. Can't get it to connect. 1 for 2. Now Braves with the ball. Fullenkamp passes. And there's a shove foul called. .31 Jordan Kerner, that'll be his first shoving foul. That's the team's 4th. Carroll doing a good job of staying out of foul trouble here, as still takes a 3, and that ball goes off the rim and out of bounds. Carroll with a comfortable lead now is 33-12. They've got this one in the bag, just trying to hold on as time runs down with 2:10 remaining. Now Freiberger with the ball for the Chargers. Kerner over to Fetro. Bad pass though. And a good play by 32 Mason Selking to tip the ball off of Fetro, so it goes out of bounds and Bellmont recovers. Horman now in the game for Bellmont. Now Fullenkamp with the ball. Fullenkamp puts up a shot. He is fouled. He will go to the line.
Carroll foul, 43, Zach Fetro, his first. Team's 5th.
Fouls on Zach Fetro. His first foul, team's 5th foul. The Chargers take 3 quick fouls as Fullenkamp puts up his first shot. That is good. That is only the 13th point of the game for them. Second shot is off the rim and gone. There's a lane violation. That'll be on Freiberger, so Fullenkamp will get another shot. As Freiberger just jumped too early there off the shot. And still missed by Fullenkamp as Freiberger takes the ball now off the rebound from Fetro. Fetro with the screen. Freiberger just looking to waste some time. Fighting up a defender. Pass is tipped out of bounds by Fullenkamp. And Chargers will remain as Terry inbounds. Now Kerner with the ball gets over to Freiberger. Kerner now with the ball, looking to go inside to Fetro. Tall Fetro gets up and over to the defender. He puts up a shot. He is fouled. He will go to the line for his second opportunities. He is 1 for 2 so far.
Tinsley, his 3rd, team's 8th. Carroll number 43, Zach Fetro, shooting 2.
Fetro now with his first shot. That is good. He gets his second point of the game for the Chargers. 1:23 remaining here. 34-13 Carroll lead. Comfortable lead for the Chargers as Fetro gets set to shoot his second. Second shot up now. That rims out. He is now 50% from the free throw line. Fetro now with another opportunity at the lane violation. There's a foul on the play. That is Tinsley's fourth foul for the Braves, team's ninth. Freiberger now in the bonus puts up his first shot. That is good. It's his third point of the night. Freiberger with a second shot. That is good as well. He goes 2 from 2 from the line. Now Fullenkamp for the Braves with the ball. Stolen away by Kerner. He races up court. He puts up a shot. He is fouled hard by 32 Mason Selking. He will go to the line to shoot 2. So he gets his first opportunity from the charity strike. Has not had a shot yet. Hard foul by Selking. Kerner's able to get up and walk it off.
Jordan Kerner shooting 2.
So he puts up his first shot. That shot is off the mark. Tony Orr now being subbed in for number 23, Adam Freiberger. Now Kerner with his second shot. That is off the front of the rim and out, but rebounded by Kerner as he puts up a spin move inside the lane. Looks to pass. That's stolen away by Selking of the Braves, and they will take back possession of the ball as their pass is broken up by Gutierrez of the Chargers. 45 seconds remaining here in the fourth. Chargers 36-13 lead as they will get the win. Stylish fashion as Kerner's fouled. Again, another foul on the Braves. That's Selking's fourth foul as well. I have 2 players with 4 fouls each on the floor for the Braves. Kerner goes to the line to shoot 2. His first shot is up and good. He is now 1 for 3 from the line. Second shot is up. That is off. Goes 1 for 4 on the night. I'm assuming that'll be his last attempts. Is Selking now with the ball for the Braves, working on Kerner. Looking to pass. Pass is stolen away by Kerner. Gets over to Terry as time expires, and they'll just hold the ball. There's only 15 seconds remaining in this game. Carroll will come away with a victory. And Gutierrez now with the ball, or with the ball now, 3 seconds remaining. And the Chargers come away 37-13 with a victory. Not that many points by the Braves, and they have got to be upset by that. They've had their opportunities, couldn't get the free throws to fall, and that's been a big part of their unsuccess, I should say, of this game. Putting up crazy shots, just not getting anything to go in the basket. For your Chargers, the player of the game tonight is Adam Freiberger. Played good on both sides of the ball. Only had 3 points in this game. But defensive-wise, he was a big part of the defense as he hustled up and down the court. Had 6 steals in this game, and that's why he is their player of the game. Low-scoring game here. We are at the Charger Fieldhouse, getting set to bring you the varsity game between the Chargers and the Bruins. I am Brandon Goodwin. This is your CSBN, the worldwide leader in Charger sports.
You've been listening to Charger Basketball on CSBN, the worldwide leader in Charger sports.